Welcome back, Nerd Squad. My name is Rory Destroya, and this is Top 10 Nerd. DC Starfire was first debuted in a preview insert in DC Comic Presents number 26. Since her humble beginnings, she has become a very popular member of the Teen Titans, scoring up on IGN's Top 25 Heroes of DC Comics and ranking 20th on Comic Buyer's Guide's Hot and Sexy Women in Comics list. So let's take a look at the top 10 Starfire surprising facts. Whether you've only seen the show, only read the comics, or both, hopefully you learned something cool. In the number 10 spot, we have her past marriages. By now we all know about Starfire's relationship with Dick Grayson, but that's not the only romantic link she has had, at least not in the comics. She was previously married to a Tarmaran prince named Karis as a peace treaty, and then had a marriage to a general named Faison, for whom she actually had real feelings for. Unfortunately, both died in battle, but fortunately this paved the way to her romance with Grayson. Coming in at number 9 is the basis behind her character. Starfire was created by both Marv Wolfman and George Perez. On where he pulled the inspiration from for the character design, George Perez states that her appearance is based on the Marvel superheroine named Red Sonja, a beautiful and fearless red-headed swordswoman. But to make her their own, DC threw in some more hair. Lots of it, in fact. So much so that Starfire was then drawn with a contrail following her everywhere she went. Next at number 8, we got her amalgamations. Not only does Starfire receive an amalgamation in the Amalgam universe like many other comic characters get, but she has an extra amalgamation thanks to the Superman-Batman mashup universe. From Amalgam Comics, she is combined with Shatterstar to create the long and aptly named Shatterstarfire. And from the mashup, she gets put together with Black Canary to make up Star Canary, who ends up having a fling with the Bat himself. Something seems a little wrong about that. In the number 7 spot is her strength. We all know by now that Starfire is inhumanly strong. Although her strength hasn't really been quantified, she's been shown to be right up there with her teammates Cyborg and Donna Troy. However, in early promotional material for the character, she was described as having the strength of 8 men. Yep, just 8. And we don't know what kind of men either. By superhero standards, that's actually pretty lame. And it doesn't seem like her character has followed that descriptor at all. Coming in at number 6, we have her favorite food. The show Teen Titans took Starfire's naivete of Earth's customs to new heights, and with it one of her more lovable quirks. This is actually a very cute one that those who have only read the comics may not be aware of, but Starfire is completely obsessed with mustard. Not just as a condiment, but as a whole drink.
This tiny yellow beverage is truly delightful.
Not even sure what it would be considered.
That's mustard.
Is there more?
Looks like her and the supervillain Condiment King would get along just perfectly. Next up at number 5 is her allergy. Another quirk strict comic readers may not be aware of is that Starfire is allergic to metallic chromium. According to the show, this is a common trait of the Tarmaran race. The allergy even came conveniently in handy when the team had to track down their enemy slave's chronoton detonator. Funnily enough, humans require chromium in small amounts to regulate blood sugar. Luckily enough, Starfire is not a human, and not only does she not need chromium, but she technically doesn't need oxygen or food either. Up next at number 4 is the way she learns languages. Something that comic readers will know, but not the show watchers, is that Tarmarians are able to assimilate languages through any kind of bodily contact. As we see when Starfire shares her first kiss with Robin, her preferred means of learning languages is through kissing. Why does she prefer this method? Because simply put, it's more fun. In the number 3 spot, we have her outfit. Starfire is not just another scantily clad female superhero, she's scantily clad with a purpose. First off, her lack of clothing is honoring tradition back on the planet of Tarmaran, where everyone is joyful and uninhibited. As well, Starfire needs to expose as much skin as possible because she converts solar energy into her powers. I'm surprised writers don't use this excuse more often. For the TV adaptation, she was reclothed more modestly for the younger audiences. Coming in at number 2 is her name. For those of you who have not caught on, or for those of you who are not immersed in the culinary world, Starfire's real name is Koriand'r, which means she is named after the herb Koriand'r, which is known for its refreshing and sharp taste. 2 words that no doubt can be used to describe Starfire herself. Another fun thing to note is the planet Tarmaran sounds suspiciously similar to the tamarind tree, another flavorful addition to cooking with its tart fruits. And finally, in the number 1 spot, we've got her Tamaranian background. There are a couple interesting traits I wanted to touch on that not everyone may be aware of in regards to the Tamaranians. The first is that Tamaranians may be aliens, but they are actually descended from felines. Yes, that means that Starfire is part cat somewhere down the line. Looks like Robin bagged himself his own Catwoman. The second that I will leave you with is that Starfire, along with other Tarmaranians, has 9 stomachs. Yes, 9 stomachs to put all that mustard in. So is that a 6-pack or is it just 6 of the 9 stomachs full? You be the judge. So those were the top 10 Starfire surprising facts. Let me know in the comment section down below who you want facts on next. My name is Roy Destroya. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another nerdy list.